Well, hello, my friends. I'm here at Multnomah Falls. Multnomah Falls is about halfway between Portland and the Dalles, and we're going over to see my wife's family today. And we just stopped here by these falls, beautiful place. And I began to think about waterfalls, and I looked it up in the scripture and to see how many times it's mentioned. And I can only find one time in which waterfalls are mentioned in the scripture. It's found in Psalm chapter 42, verse number 7. Now, in the chapter, it's a psalm written by the sons of Korah, and it begins with, as the deer pants by the water, so my soul pants after you. And but the psalm is really a psalm about troubles and struggles. And in the context of this, in verse number 7, I just want to read it to you. It says, I want to back up to verse number 6. My whole being is depressed. That's why I remember you from the land of Jordan and Hermon, from Mount Mizar. Now, verse 7, deep called to deep at the noise of your waterfalls. All your massive waves surged over me. And then verse number 8, by day the Lord commands his faithful love. By night his song is with me, a prayer to God of my life. Now, it seems like that in verse number 7, in looking at the context, that the waterfalls in this sense could be more of the pressures of life, the struggles of life. And it seems, in fact, it talks about not only the waterfalls, but the waves crashing over me. But in the midst of it all, God is there. His love is there. Now, I want to say to you that I know the days of life or the struggles of life sometimes seem to crash over us. And the noise, as the waterfall in this context, the noises around us, the pressures around us. Some of you may be going through some very difficult pressures and struggles right now. But I can tell you, in the midst of it all, God is there. He's going to help you through your struggles. And so, even though we look at the beauty of the waterfalls in this context, it just seems like that it's talking about the troubles of life. And in the midst, God is always there. We just must pant after him. As a deer pants after the water, we must seek him. And he will help us in the midst of those waves crashing down on us. He will help us. God bless you. We'll see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.